Hey guys, Fildrake here. So it's been a while since I made any vlog video. Today is the biggest day, like the biggest day ever. So basically, yesterday in America, firstly, so Cyberpunk 2077 came out. And there are a lot of news, people are saying lots of things, Most people already are on this game, and this game is out for following systems: PS4, Xbox One, PC of course, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. And it says here, I don't know, it says it's gonna be out in 2021. So basically on PC now people are playing this, and PS5 and Xbox Series X and S will get the release soon enough. So keep your money in the pocket, if you're looking for about a real next gen experience. Keep your money and just be patient for quite some time now to be able to get your hands on this game. My personal thoughts on it: I haven't spoiled myself, I only saw few screenshots, but I opened that video of IGN talking about it. They're saying a lot of things like PS4 and Xbox One can handle this game correctly. Like these consoles are stuttering to load up the huge scene. The NPCs are inactive. There are a lot of glitches, bugs, and we know it's gonna be fixes. Basically, these bugs are fixable. It's not gonna be like that. Like it's not something unfixable. It's gonna be possible to get this game back on track like it is supposed to be. 32 gigs, 16 gigs of RAM is not a problem for people who own PCs who can play this game on ultra high settings. Now for us, for console gamers, for PS4, on the base PS4, I saw the gameplay. It looks pretty nice. It's pretty solid, and I'm aware, frames per second there's gonna be frames drops below 15 frames per second when there are NPCs active or AI. It's doing crazy stuff. AI, when it's so intelligent, people are speaking around, doing a lot of animations, and it takes a lot of things are happening in this world, in Cyberpunk, that needs to be loaded. And so that's the thing. And 8 gigs of RAM GDDR5 from 2013 is not enough to be able to provide us a gameplay of 30 frames per second stable. And I will be happy if they can do that. But yeah, a lot of critics are going on here. Intoxicating potential, half undermine, half met. I don't know. They're talking about a lot of things here. And my internet is a little bit slowish now. I noticed so today when I woke up that it is slower. So a lot of servers are up and running for this game, Cyberpunk 2077. We waited for this game from back in 2013 when the trailer was released. This game was supposed to be on a current gen, and it is on a current gen. I saw the comparisons. Not a big change, like at all. Faces, I expected more vivid faces, real life animations. They can do that now with 16 gigs of RAM. They're not limited anymore. So, and they have a horsepower. They can they can do animations on the top. They can fix any pop-ups. They can fix buildings, ray tracing. Now they can add to the effects. They can add lighting, shadows, everything on the top, really, that is not possible on these consoles and on the 8th gen consoles. So we're aware, the game is already out. It's around $50, $60, or 50 euros. Yeah, I saw something like that. On PS Store is already out, but I'm gonna wait till they fix. The patch is coming, so guys, wait for it. If you own a PS4, if you're a PS4 owner or Xbox One owner, wait for a couple of weeks or wait for a couple of days till the news come out about fixable bugs and patch. They're gonna patch it sooner or later. It's gonna happen, so they're gonna patch this. 100% sure about that. So don't need to worry. The game, from the screenshots, it looks really nice, and I'm already now, so I'm typing Cyberpunk. So I talked about my colleagues about this game. One of the colleagues is gonna play it, of course. He's playing it already. PS4. Let's see this now. And it says, of course, like, PS4 versus PS4 Pro performance. How this game is handling on these old consoles. I mean, old consoles. PS4 Pro is 4 years old. It came out in 2016, so it's not that old. People are saying, "Oh, sell this old machine, stuff like a PS3." Well, PS3 was a different thing, man. PS3 is we had a PS3 way back in the day. Most people have it still. I have it still. So I own it, but I need to sell it, and nobody wants to buy it. I'm not sure. I'm lowering the price. I'm lowering the price. Nobody wants to buy it. Like everyone is buying PS4. Everybody's buying PS5. Like it's going forward. Tech is going forward, and for PS4 is going forward really. And they were able to pull this out on current gen consoles. So it is incredible, and they done. This is amazing. Like on PS4 Pro, it looks amazing. Now I'm looking at it. So I can't show you right now. I don't have a straight camera. I have a selfie camera that it's only filming. Can go straight forward. It can only film me, so I can tell you what, you know. I can show you like this. So you know. Now they've done comparison. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is incredible. Okay, this is clearer. Of course it's clearer. I know it was a little clearer. This is a little bit blurrish. It has a few poppings here and there. I haven't noticed them a lot, but it's happening. You know, it takes some time to load for the old hardware. Shadows, reflections on the car, space reflection. Also, you know, water reflection. How it's appearing slowly in the distance. When you're close enough to see it, it's a different reflection than it is usual when you're far away. 720p, so locked. 720p, it goes till 900p, something like that on PS4. And I'm looking at it. See this. This is amazing, actually. Anybody who owns a PS4 or owns a PS5 already, if it says that this is like an old machine, this is like an old gen, it can't handle too much. I mean, look at the stuff that is running on. Look at so much that it's not just a port. You know, look at this. Look at the illumination, how it's done. Okay, so we're aware of the NPCs. There's no so much tweets. I'll say, I know what they maybe had that in mind. Once they modeled the game of coronavirus. You know, coronavirus, and they didn't make a lot of NPCs. They could have done it. So they could have done it, but it takes a lot of animations. And for 16 gigs of RAM, if you think 16 gigs of RAM is enough for this, I'm gonna tell you that if you have it, still it ain't enough. It ain't enough. You need a good RTX graphics card, you need good processors, everything you need like that. But yeah, look at this. So it's running real time on the PS4, 29 frames per second, 30 frames per second. But still, look at it. Yeah, this is incredible. Like, it's like a Dying Light. You remember when we played Dying Light? Look, like illuminations, shadows are still there. There's no any problems with it. Look at that, 30, 28 frames per second. There's no so much going on. Of course, when it's AI really active, when it's occupied, when it's so much things going on the screen at the same time, of course it's gonna take some time to load it up. It's gonna go below 20 frames per second. Like in this example, look at this Pursue. Look at this Tractor Pursue, for example. What is happening? A lot of things is happening. Neon lights. You know, it's a future 2077. We expect that to see now, even on PS4. Like, but the thing is, I would not buy a PS5, and I told you also, like everybody, I'm not buying PS5 because just recently I bought a PS4, like no more than two years ago. Now it's gonna be 2 years. Oh my god, time flies by, really. And when I bought the PS4, I didn't have any idea about a PS5. I thought, you know, this is the end. Really, everything that comes up, like, it's not the end of the technology. Technology grows, we know that. There's not gonna be any major changes. Major changes we saw between PS2 and PS3. That was the biggest step. But PS4 did more. PS4 did more with graphics, with more gigs, with more GDDR5s, with everything. Like Jaguar model, these cores, 8 cores, helped, to modify the game better. And devs said, we're now okay with it for the next decade and beyond. And basically that's true. That's what we see now. It's not a big difference. Of course, PC is gonna be the biggest difference. You're gonna be able to see that ray tracing, real time shadows. But still, when you're looking at it, like this is the real screenshots from the PS4, and just look at it. And you can complain why there's no much NPCs. Of course, they're limited at some point. Nothing can be at the same time so much action on the screen happening at 1080p. Of course, this console is capable of doing 1080p, but still see what's happening. I mean, reflections, so shadows, motion blur. It has some motion blur, so they're able to pull out the motion blur on this game on the PS4. It's amazing. And they done it. They really done it. Like shadows are there. Illumination is great. Neon lights are awesome. There are a few glitches here and there. It's happening. The game can crash. People say crashing, but only maybe crashes if you're playing for 6-7 hours. It can crash. And if you don't have so much things open at the same time, like why having that? If you play the game, you're only focused on your game. People are using browser, people are opening YouTube at the same time. The great thing it is that you can be on the suspend mode. In your suspend mode, you can leave the game entirely for YouTube, and you can go back to your game at any time. It's gonna load up for 4 to 5 seconds, less than that, 3-4 seconds. I'm playing actually now God of War 3. I've been playing PES 2020. It's gonna be semi-final. It's gonna be semifinals against Italy. I'm playing so Croatia versus Italy. Today I'm filming it. If you didn't check it out, guys, I uploaded on my wall. So I uploaded on my channel there, my profile videos. So there is quarterfinals. There is group stage. Every match that I've done is, so I streamed it. I'm not gonna stream anymore because of the internet connection. It's really bad these days, and I decided I'm gonna record it straight from PS4 and then edit it in Adobe Premiere, and so you can watch without any problems. You can comment, feel free to comment. Let me know how do you do, guys. It's getting worse here. It's getting worse due to coronavirus here in Croatia. We have more numbers than we ever did. We passed over 4,000 people are infected by this COVID-19, more than 4,000 people. So entirely, we're gonna see how it will go. Let me know, Shameful Positions, also how you doing, pal? How you doing, Meme Warehouse, Ricardo? So there's been a couple of new subscribers that I forgot to mention. Babylon Music, some channel, music channel, commented on my covers, and I'm really glad about that. So that still is running a little bit. So I've been gathering ideas for my channel this past few weeks. I haven't uploaded so much, and you'll see. You saw what it was. So Days Gone, quick interaction, what it was, the cutscene in the game that I filmed. I felt like I need to film something. Like I'm gonna film this a little set piece, like of the cutscene between these characters. So, and then I got through this, like I need to do the video to tell you all, what's your next move. Like you decide now. On the PS4, it looks solid. I'm really gonna say it's solid. Devs really are not stupid. Devs are really smart. They know they're not gonna reproduce. They're not gonna make you buy this game for your console for you not be able to play it. Like let's get through that through our heads. this game is supposed to be out, this is meant to be on current gen, next gen, PC high end, of course. Of course, if it's already out for these consoles, of course it's possible, you can pass this game without a problem. But most people are, complaining about it. Most people are uncertain. Should I buy it? What's your thoughts on it? Am I gonna have some problems with it? Should I wait? If you're really concerned about it, wait for the PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S version. Wait for that next gen version to see a big leap. If there is gonna be a big leap, that's the question now. Can we expect a biggest leap than this? Honestly, do I see something better than this today's graphics? Well, I must be lying if I say no, but I can see there is gonna be so much better. I mean, so much. There's gonna be better graphics, but in terms they have everything now for PS4, for Xbox One. They have really everything. They're not limited. They're limited by the shadows. They're limited by these little things. Ray tracing. Wow, okay, so ray tracing, real life ray tracing, that's the next level. But that's only one thing. When you look at the shadows, when you think about illumination of the sky, some of these things, like, these are details that are going to be noticeable on next gen. And that's all. Like, there's not going to be... They're shooting for the realism on the PS5, and they were talking about that. For the PS3 they're gonna get it, for the PS4 they're gonna get it. Still, I'm looking at it, really they're closing up to that, and PS4 made a huge leap, really. And PS5, I'm pretty sure now, if they quit doing games like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, there's no realism in there. That's animation movie. That can be done on PS4. They can really focus now, and Naughty Dog, I believe Naughty Dog will focus on other major story that is gonna, be different than The Last of Us or Uncharted. I think they have a tool. They have lots of tools now, and they're catching up for this hardware. They say under a month of the speed they're gonna get it. So just like it was with the PS1 or something, even quicker than that. They're gonna code this system quicker than a PS4. When back in 2013 they did, they're gonna catch up with the speed of this codec or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But guys, you should wait if you're concerned about it. I think I'm gonna buy it for some 2 or 3 weeks to wait for this patch to come, to see really what it is about NPCs, really why they can be active at the same time at 1080p. There's so much animations included in it when you think about it. Every AI has its own animation and code inside, and it's really hard for the hardware that is 7 years old to run this smoothly for 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. I mean, it's holding up pretty well, I can say. I'm not lying at all. See, it's not going like below 15 frames per second. Like, there are a few peoples here and there, but look at it. Hopefully you can see it good, I'm not sure. Okay, so see, like 30, 29, 30, and it's going below 19, 18, for example, but like, it's working. Codec is working. So basically, they optimize it pretty well. Pretty well. They're gonna optimize it pretty well for the next gen hardware. For this hardware, they optimize it as far as they could, and that's the end of the story. Like, it's gonna end there. Okay. So guys, let me know how do you do, and yes, will you buy this game? Shameful Positions. Are you interested about this game? Will you stream it? I would like to catch up with you, of course. Shout out to everyone, really. To watch this game on any gaming channel. And Shameful Positions, if you're a new subscriber around here, just check out Shameful Positions. I'm gonna put it in the link in the description down below. Subscribe to that channel. He plays a lot of games. If you're really a gamer, you're gonna love this channel. I'm also a gamer, and I'm gonna, I'm playing here and there now, but also you're gonna be able to find some live streams, but still I don't have a camera. I'm doing variations of it, but more it's a music, cover music channel. So yeah, expect a lot of new covers in the future. And of course, see you next time. Catch you later, guys.